I can just see Froggy flipping tables at Applebee's going, what the fuck you doing with my money? Who's ready for a Monday morning quarterback podcast? Me? Me? We can talk football, but I think we should start with Gandhi. You had something you wanted to bring up?
Oh.
Can we talk about this?
I didn't really want to bring it up. I was really just talking to the
Too
two
late.
of you, but I guess here we are.
Too late.
It's never too late. I don't have to say it.
I'll say it. So when somebody asks you...
No, go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay.
Somebody asks to borrow money. How much was it?
It was $5,000 to $10,000.
Well, that's a
Well, that's a large range.
It's a big range. Yeah. And the ensuing here, I'll just show you how long the text message was about what it's for. And the thing is, like, it could be very. Are you ready?
Zoom in on the name there.
It was one of It was one of those things where you had to like. Click
Oh my god!
Oh my
God!
goodness!
Yeah.
That's like a novel.
Yeah.
Wow, I've seen those texts before.
Yeah. So have I.
You've sent those texts before.
And I know this person is going through something right now. A lot of it to me does signal issues of other sorts besides obviously what he's just talking about, which I have dealt with 100,000 times in my life, and I know how this goes. And I also know once you borrow or you lend somebody money, expect to never get it back, and that is just not a sum of money that I'm willing to part with and not get back.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of giving somebody money one time.
How
How'd that
much
go?
money? Was it
So
$5,000
it was
to $10,000?
No. It was a former professional athlete, and I had become friends with him, and he made way more money than I ever made, and I guess I later found out that they had gambled it away. I gave them, it was less than 1,000, it was more than 500. So I made the initial give, and they called and asked me for more about 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
And then another person that played on that team called me and said, "Hey, do not give them another dime. They owe me over 10 grand at this point."
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I'm never going
But
to see
it's
that money
true.
again.
When someone says, "Can I borrow?" you take the borrow out of the sentence
Yep.
because if
It's
you
can
get
I
it back,
have.
you're lucky.
Well, yeah, it's like when someone comes in here and says, "Can I borrow a tissue?" I'm not getting that back.
Shut up, Scotty.
They're completely
Why would
different
you
things,
want it
Scotty.
back?
Fuck up.
I wouldn't, but we they throw the word borrow around, and
Yeah,
you know,
but a
they're never
tissue's
getting-
worth 4 cents.
Okay, well, can we throw this back to Gandhi? What is
Yes.
is there a sum of money you would be willing to give this person?
So this is where I get torn because part of me is like, okay, well, I can give you X amount, but also I know whatever it is that I give to this person, I'm never going to see back. So how much money am I willing to just throw at a problem that I know is a much deeper issue than what's going on right now? I don't know. I've done this so many times in my life. I have given away so much money to so many people. I continue to do it, and it's very stupid, and I need to be smarter about myself and like what I care about for my life. It's very stupid.
Sometimes you think you're helping that person by giving them
Right.
money, but in reality, you're
Yep.
just furthering their problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Froggy.
Wow. I
And
learned that.
If this is something that this person owes $10,000 or more dollars, and I'm willing to say I'll give you $1,000, that's still just a blip on the radar
It's-
for whatever's
Right.
going
Yeah.
on, right?
Well, and you don't know how many other people they're going down the list of like, okay, Gandhi said yes, I'll go through her money, then I'll go to the next person, and
Right.
they just keep going and keep, like you said, Frog, it could be more detrimental than anything.
It's like throwing arrows at a dartboard. They're literally just throwing as many as they can.
Yeah.
And if they ask 30 people and 10 people say yes, then they got money.
Well, Skiri and I had somebody in our past
Yes.
that still owes us both money.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you guys going to break their knees? Why don't we have knee
Okay,
breakers?
so it actually got to that point because I had let him borrow. I had loaned him so much. I literally threatened physical violence
how
to the
much?
man.
Can
Really?
you say how much?
Just a ballpark.
It was
It was a healthy sum of money.
yes. And then
Above what and below
and
what?
then he came to me for that same sum of money. And also he hit up Garrett.
Yes.
So Garrett was
Nate,
also
higher
wait,
or
wait,
lower?
wait.
$1,000.
Do we know that?
Higher or
Nate
lower?
gave it to him, and then you gave it to
it
him
was
too?
this person doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah.
But
I did get the vast majority of my money back because I threatened physical violence.
What was the threat? You threatened someone physically, and they took it seriously?
So I believe what I said was, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And it got the point
All
across.
right, Nate, was it more than 1,000?
Yes.
Was it more than 5,000?
No.
It was close to that sum, I think. So the way it
That's
started,
worth breaking these over.
well, it's yes. The way it started was, it was started as a business transaction,
Correct.
and then it turned into, hey, can I borrow? I need a flight, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
And then the way they couch it is, hey, I need that money to get the other money back.
Oh,
which
my
It's like a
God.
people
Ponzi
ever hear
scheme.
that phrase.
Yeah, that's
a
not
Ponzi
good.
scheme.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yes, and this
So
person.
they're borrowing from Scary to pay Nate.
Correct.
So then they got to go steal from somebody else to pay that
Steal
person.
from
Right.
Garrett
Wait.
to give
This person-
Scary's
So
money
Nate
back.
got his money back.
And I did not.
So are you gonna break
I
Nate's
never.
legs?
No, no, because good for Nate. But you know what? Lesson learned for me.
No, Nate's got your money. That's where it is. Your
Yeah,
money
Nate's
went
got
to
your
Nate.
money. He should give you half of that.
Well, you should get Garrett's money, and then
I
we'll be
should,
square.
right, exactly. Well, this person used to work here for a number of years, and
Do we all know them?
oh
now?
yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Do I know this person?
No,
No.
I think it was before your time.
Okay.
But it is
Yeah,
really kind of
window.
sad, Frog. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, and you too, Gandhi. Like you're helping their problem, and sometimes you're unaware of it, right? Sometimes people, hey, can I borrow some money? You're like, whatever. But there's a problem brewing that you have
Yeah.
no idea
Yeah.
is there.
And you never want to believe it. I'm so stupid. I fall for it every single time. I'm like, I'll just give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yep.
And my sister, every single time, is Jiminy Cricket on my shoulder. It's like, you are a fucking idiot. Stop doing that. Yep.
Yeah.
Never. I've
Thank
never
goodness
been
that
paid
other
back.
person, that other guy called me and said, hey, did so-and-so call you? I said, yeah. He asked you for money? Yeah. Don't give it to him.
Wow.
Wow.
So, where is this person now, Froggy?
He is still working in the media in some way, shape, or form doing sports.
See, that's what I don't get. Like these people, they owe vast sums of money to other people.
Yeah. How do they
But
sleep? How do they sleep at night?
Sleep at night? And
We
then
need to
you
bring
see-
back
if-
debtor's prison.
Seriously.
But if-
And then you
'cause
see
if
him
you're
out like
gambling-
having dinner.
Yes.
Like if I saw the guy out having dinner, Froggy, and I was you, I'd be like, what the fuck you doing eating with my
Oh
fucking
yeah,
food?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or they
Yeah,
go
but-
out on a vacation and you're like, dude, you
Yeah.
owe me money. Why are you going on a
Froggy,
fucking
if
vacation?
you ever see him at dinner, you need to snatch that plate and be like, this is my dinner.
He
Thank you.
doesn't. He doesn't live around me now. He doesn't live anywhere near where I live. However,
I could
I
just
did see like he signed a deal with like a media company, and I'm like, yo,
That's crazy.
I can just see
Hi,
Froggy. I could just see Froggy flipping tables at Applebee's going, what the fuck you doing with my money eating these ribs?
That's my triple dipper. Give it to me. That's wild. Oh, I'd be so annoyed.
Okay, so you're not doing it?
I'm not going to do that. No.
well,
I'm,
that was a big range, 5 to 10.
It
Like,
was,
okay,
which
so-
is what I believe is like kind of the crackish part about it.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
that
got
is
a-
just like a shot in the dark.
got a question.
But I have one question too. Do I tell him the truth and why I don't want to give him the money? Or
No.
do I make something up?
No, make something up.
Make something up.
But because it's the easier way out, and it's kind of a white lie in this case. But this person is close to you, right? And this is somebody
Not
that
that
normally.
close.
No.
Not that close. That's what's even
Because I was
crazier.
going to say, is there a threshold where maybe you say, all right, you know what? Things are rough for me right now. I'm just, barely, my head is above water, barely, and I can lend you 1,000.
That's
I don't
what
know.
Nate was saying.
So are you comfortable with that?
No.
Because you think that you're
Because
not
I
going to get
think
that
that
back.
whatever that dollar amount is, it's not going to fix what the bigger problem is.
And they're just going
Right.
to come back soon.
Yeah.
And the money's just going to go into an abyss.
I think so.
Oh yeah, then
There's just
Forget it.
there's a lot at play here. It's
You
very
should
weird.
say, I want to see a business proposal.
Oh, please give me a time frame. You're going to get
With
paid back.
interest.
You're gonna pay, yeah. It's crazy. Also, when people ask for that sum of money, you could go to a bank
Yeah.
for that sum of money and not harass me. I got my own problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
So there's that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done? Is the 5-minute podcast done?
I think so.
Oh yeah, we're almost at 9 minutes.
wow.
We don't have to work tomorrow.
I feel like we almost didn't work today. So
We really didn't.
Oh, wait. Are we going to talk about what happened, why we didn't work today, or are we just going to let it go?
So many layers to this onion.
The short
So no,
story.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a Wheatstone.
Yeah.
We're using this Wheatstone board here.
Yeah. That
And
was problem A.
And then it shit the bed. But before we even got here, we came in this morning, and engineer Jeff was under the console on one side, and engineer Josh was under the console on the other side. And I'm like, ooh, this does not look good. And when I came behind the board, all the writing was in gibberish and like scrambled eggs. I'm like, okay.
So the first 35 minutes was a technical problem on our end.
Yeah.
And the last 2 hours and change was a technical problem on Elvis's end. So, yeah, we did a solid 45 minutes of a show today.
I think
Great.
there's a solar flare. I think we need to figure out.
probably right.
Because all of the electronic equipment, whether it's a laptop or it's phones right now, everybody's stuff is like fritzing out and shorting. So
Yep.
Yeah.